my first experience with competing in bodybuilding was in 2018. And I did it just for fun, right? And I didn't commit like I did for my last couple of shows I did with Ryan. And that's because I underestimated how dialed in you need to be with your nutrition to be able to place on stage, right? How dialed in you need to be with your posing to be able to look graceful on stage, to look elegant. And I did 2 shows, and it wasn't until I got to the national show that I realized like I have a lot of work to do, because at my height, I'm 6'2". And open division, I mean, there's Andrew Jack out there. He's like 330 in his off season. I was maybe 270. Like I was way undersized, and I just realized there was so much work to be done to be competitive. And I didn't believe I would be able to commit to that lifestyle long enough to be great. So I pulled out and I returned to powerlifting, right?
Do you feel like, because at the time you had already gone viral, so many people were following you. Did you feel some type of way after you did your show and maybe feel like you didn't perform as well as people were expecting you to perform? Did you feel, did you feel anything from your fans, or did you experience anything that affected your confidence? Well, because this is something most people won't ever understand. Most people go on their journey alone, but you take so many people with you on your journey, and that holds a lot of pressure.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And my fans thought I would do well at the amateur level, and they were right. I won my first small show, but then at the national level, there was a lot of skepticism, and they believed that I'm undersized and I'm not going to come in conditioned. And
did that get in your head?
It did get in my head, because I knew they were right. I knew that they're not all wrong. They're not just haters. Like, there is truth to what they're saying. And
that you were able to see that.
And it's the truth, like I can understand my shortcomings, and they were right. Like, I didn't come in condition. I didn't work on my posing enough. So I stood on stage looking like a powerlifter, right? I underestimated what needed to be done to be great. And this is coming from a background of years dominating powerlifting, doing extremely well in powerlifting, taking multiple world records, right? So I got an inflated ego, because I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be a walk in the park like powerlifting was, right? And because I was successful for so long doing what I did, it just totally blinded me to the fact that, no, I'm starting from zero again. Right? I got to like crawl from the bottom like I did with powerlifting. There's going to be a learning curve. Just like there was in powerlifting. There was a learning curve. I got injured left and right, and I made lots of mistakes, and I plateaued for months, and I had to figure everything out. And I shouldn't have underestimated what it takes to be a great bodybuilder. So that was a humbling experience. And it made me retract and want to go back to doing what I was good at, because getting positive reinforcement is addicting, right?
Right.
I mean, nobody wants to open their Instagram account and see nothing but negativity, right? So when I'm powerlifting, it's nothing but positivity, right? So when I'm powerlifting, right, I'm conditioned to know, like, okay, if I do big lifts, I'm going to get a big positive feedback.